Hey, so we're here at the Comic Book SyndiCon, and who am I speaking with?
My name is Meaghan Carter.
Meaghan Carter. So what are you doing here today?
I am here selling my book Godslave and selling sketches and prints as well.
Okay, so what are these exactly?
I've got prints of fan art from movies, and I've got my book Godslave, which is about a girl thrown into the drama and danger of Egyptian mythology.
Okay, so I noticed that your name tag says, ask me about Egyptian mythology, so I kind of have to ask you.
Okay, wonderful. I love talking about Egyptian mythology. Actually, did you know that the names that we know the gods by, like Osiris, Isis, aren't their actual names? Those are actually the Greek versions of their names. Isis is actually Aset, and Osiris's name is actually Osir. Those are Egyptian names.
Wonderful. So was this self-taught, or did you go to school for this?
This was completely self-taught. I kind of got a bug for Egyptian mythology when I was really young, and I started researching it and finding really interesting stories going on, and I decided there's something really cool going on here. Let me make a comic about it.
That's wonderful. So how long have you been working on this comic?
Godslave has been going for about 2 years now, but research took about 1.5 years before I started.
So how long have you been working on comics in general, or writing and cartooning?
Before I started Godslave, I did a comic called Takeoff, and that was 4 years long. And when I ended that, I then moved on to Godslave. So I've been going for about 6 years or so.
So do you have any advice for anyone who might be interested in this form of writing or comic books?
I think the hardest part for a lot of people to wrap their head is just doing it. They think they need to be perfect, or they need to keep working on their character designs or their lore. Really, just make the comic. That's the hardest part.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.